Hello folks, welcome back. So today in this lecture we are going to check what are the commands which are required to get the system information. So first we have a username which will display the system information. Then we have a command who am I which will print the current username on which the Linux is running. Third we have a date command which will display the current date and time. Fourth, we have a uptime. So uptime will show how long the system has been running. That is your Linux system, how many times or how much times it is running. Then we have a free which will display the memory usage information. Then we have a df command which will show the disk space. Then we have a command top which will display the real-time system resource uses. Then we have a PS which will display the running processes, and lastly we have a kill which will terminate the process running on the Linux system. So let's get started with the practical. Now my terminal is already open. What I have to check? I have to print the system information. Now the system which I am using is a Linux, so it will just print the Linux as a system information. If I type a command uname, it will print me as a Linux because I am using a Linux and this is my system. Now if I have to check what user I am running on or on which user my Kali Linux or the command line is running, what I can do, I can just simply type who am I. It will show you that the username is Kali and I am using the same user. Okay, now what if I want to get a date, current date and current time? I'll simply type date and it will show you that today is a Friday, June of 9th, and the time is 10:53 a.m. and the year is 2023. It will show just the date. Then we have a uptime, which means how much time the system is running. So I'll first show you uptime. So my system is up on 26 minutes, which means I have started my Kali Linux 26 minutes ago and it is running on one user. Only one user used this system. So if I want to check only time, what I will do, I will just pass the parameter as a p and it will show you that how much time my system is running. It's just 26 minutes that I have started my system. Next we have a free which will display the memory uses. So if I type free and enter, so you see this is a memory and this is a swap. So right now I have used around this memory and I have half of the memory empty. So my computer is running on a virtual device or the virtual environment. That is the reason it is showing like this. Next we have a command df which will show the disk usage. So if I type df and enter, you see the file system, the used, that is a usage, and the available space on that particular disk, which is mounted on dev, run, then run log, run user 1000. These are the file systems for which the data is being used or the memory is being used. Then we have a top command which will show the real-time system resource usage. So let's first clear this and then I will use the command top. So you can see which user is using the CPU percentage memory and time, and this is similar to the task manager which is present on a Windows. Okay, so I'll just clear this again. Now we have a ps command which will display the running processes on my Linux environment. You can see there are three processes which are running right now. This is the PID, which is nothing but the process ID, and this is the time. Lastly, we have a kill command which will kill the process. Now what I will do, I will just kill the third process, and we have to pass the process ID to this. No such a process. Now it is not taking that. I'll just try to add 16217. Okay, so the command got killed and it is again started. Right now I don't have any processes which are running parallelly which I can kill, or I have to show you. Let's start the Firefox and let's see if there is any process starts. Google.com. Okay, now I will check the processes. Okay, so these are the system processes, and even if I kill this, it will just start. So apart from this, let's just focus on the command. So ps is used to get the processes which are running on the system, and kill is used to kill the processes. Okay, so now we have, okay, so to summarize this, these commands are used to provide the system information, and those are uname, which will print the system information. Then we have a who am I, which will print the current username. Then date, uptime, free, df, top. ps is to display the running processes, and kill is to terminate the processes.